Cauliflower? Cauliflower. Cauliflower.
Why do you always say it so weird?
I didn't think I was saying it weird.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower. What's cauliflower? I need help. Sup guys, my name is Courtney Budson and this is What's for Din. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a really quick recipe. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the very popular cauliflower rice. Now I know there's like a billion recipes for this on the internet, but I thought I'd share my favorite way of making it. This is a very basic way, so you can really add anything you want to this to make it your own flavor, your own taste. I personally love cauliflower rice. If you're trying to avoid extra carbs and you're trying to get more cruciferous vegetables into your diet, this is the perfect way to do that. So without further ado, let's go over to the stove and get it cooking. So the very obvious first step would be to wash and chop up your cauliflower. Now you don't have to go crazy in chopping this up because we're going to just put it right into a blender / food processor anyway, so you don't have to go crazy. So just chop them up into small enough pieces that your blender will be able to handle. So like I said, next step, we're going to throw these in a blender. Now it's very important that you don't throw all of these in the blender / food processor at the exact same time, because if you throw them all in at the same time, some at the bottom are going to get ground so finely that it's ridiculous, while there's still huge chunks that remain at the top. So you want to do this in small batches. I do about 4 chunks, blend it, then put it in a bowl, 4 more chunks, blend it, put it in a bowl, and I like to pulse it. You don't want to hold the button down because then you're going to end up pureeing it, and that is not what you're looking for. So this is the consistency you're looking for. It looks very, very similar to rice, and the next step is cooking it. So the cooking process happens very, very quickly, and it's really important that your pan is really hot. As you can see, I set my pan to high, and into that I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And once I know that pan is nice and hot, I'm going to throw in some minced garlic and immediately give that a stir. I'm not going to let that sit and cook for too long because I don't want the garlic to brown, resulting in a very bitter taste. So I'm just going to give it a stir. I smell it immediately, and right into that I'm going to throw in my cauliflower. So then I just kind of stir and incorporate that garlic, kind of folding it into the cauliflower. You want to keep on stirring it and moving it around, and you can go ahead and season it with salt and pepper and any other seasonings you want. You know I'm going to use Italian seasoning and cayenne pepper. There's no denying that I'm going to use that. So this doesn't take very long to cook at all. I usually only cook it for about 3 to 5 minutes depending on how much cauliflower I used. At around the 3-minute mark, I like to take a spoonful, try it, and see if it's to my liking, and if not, I'll continue to cook it a little bit longer. But like I said, as long as you have it at high heat, you don't have to worry about it becoming mushy or anything like that. So it is as easy as that. It smells delicious, so I'm going in for the bite. Like, you would not think this tastes good, but it really does. It's really delicious. And if you cook it just right, it has a very similar texture. Is there some on my lip? It has a very similar texture to rice. Now I will say I am a big fan of regular rice, okay? But sometimes the extra carbs are just not a good idea because I'm a carbaholic, okay? And although I like my rice and I like my bread and all those other things, sometimes you just need some extra vegetables in your diet, and this is the perfect way to do it. So if you guys want to recreate this recipe, just look below in the description box. As always, I have all the measurements and the written instructions there. And if you did like this video, don't forget to smack that like button. And as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you later. Peace. Later, haters. That was dumb.
Crazy, baby.
I'm nuts. We all know that.